First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
Shop the best Black Friday weekend deals up to 70% off, only at Tanger Outlets. Save big at Nike Factory Store, Coach, Michael Kors, Under Armour, Polo Ralph Lauren, Kate Spade New York, and hundreds more. Find something for everyone on your list during our biggest sale of the year. Hundreds of brands, endless gifting options. Unwrap the best at Tanger Outlets. Stores open at 6 a.m. Black Friday. Get your savings at Tanger.com.
Speaking of picks, here's Scott in Kirkville. Scott, do you think it would be stupid of me?
Yeah.
Do you think it would be stupid of me to? So this is win or loss. Our pick'em contest.
Yeah, this is money line basically.
And
money line.
I don't know. I kind of feel like everybody expects the Dallas Cowboys to destroy the awful New York Giants. However, is it possible that would it be wrong for me to pick the Giants in this game to make up some ground?
Do you get like bonus points, or is this straight up like a one-pointer?
That's a very good point.
No,
anybody in their right
No?
mind who picks the Giants should get bonus points.
No,
I should get 5 for 1 on this.
Okay,
pick. Yeah.
Well, the hardest part is they're so bad. The line should be more. I got it at 4. I don't know what you got it, but they're so bad. The line's only 4.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sort of like Colorado against Kansas. Okay, Colorado had to win the game to get to the playoffs. Mm-hmm. The line's only 2, and guess what? They got dominated
they got
by
beat
Kansas.
bad. Yeah,
they
bad.
clobbered. So it's just a smell test. It's like there's something wrong with the line. And to me, that's the scary part because Dallas, after the emotional win, and they didn't have half their players. Are they all coming back? I don't know. But if they beat Washington on the road, there should be at least a 7-point spread at least. Yeah. That's scary.
So the answer is don't pick.
Don't be stupid is what you're saying.
Well, it depends. It depends if this means like all or nothing. If this is like a Formica, the countertop lawyer contest, I would avoid it like the plague. But
I got to tell you, this one time,
what the heck?
this one time, I was playing in a blackjack tournament, and I knew the person over to my left was way ahead, and I had a chance. The only chance I had was just to continue to let it ride.
Yeah.
So 1 time let it ride, 2 times I let it ride, 3 times I let it ride, 4 times I let it ride. And I'm thinking, I'm still going to lose to this guy, but this 5th time I could win. Now, if I don't let it ride completely.
It's a blackjack tournament?
It's a tournament, so you don't take any of the money.
Right, yeah.
So there was no choice there but to let it ride a 5th time. And the dealer pulled blackjack, and I looked stupid.
Wow!
But I didn't look stupid because you had to do it.
You had to
Scott,
buy the book,
right? You had no choice.
Buy the book.
And I'm not in that position here. I'm not in that position
here. If it's
here.
for 1 pointer, what the heck? Have some fun. But if this is like the championship, I think that.
Listen to me. Change my pick right now. Scott has just talked me into it. Change my pick.
So do I change mine?
No, I don't want you to. I want to beat up on you. Don't do it.
I think I'm going to do it.
Why would you follow such a stupid idea? You're changing yours too?
No,
you piece of garbage.
No, I'm not.
All right, Scott. We need. Oh my God, I'm almost out of time. Darn it, Scott. I want 3 picks from you.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
Can you believe I just changed?
First of all, the
No. Hold on. Stop. I don't have time for it. Do you mind waiting through the news? I know we got you started early.
We'll take you right out of sports.
We'll take you right out of sports. We'll mold you into sports, okay? So stand by. You stand by. Here is Scott in Kirkville, who's also saved me a few times, right? I mean, he's saved everybody.
Indeed.
When it comes time for those big picks. Okay, you're going to give people...
If lock plays, I guess it's a lock, right?
It's a lock. It's a lock.
It very well could be.
I like it. Okay, Scott.
Thank you, Andrew.
You have 3 picks that you're going to give to people for absolutely.
Okay.
You once again had another unbelievable week last week.
Yeah, it's like you said, the best thing was picking on teams that were underrated by Vegas, and they haven't caught up yet, and they're getting closer though. But let's put it this way: teams in college that have to win to go farther. UNLV should score all day, all night. The line is only 36.5 for the whole team total. Take them. If you're looking for 3 games, I had a couple more, but that's the best probably in college.
All right.
We'll do some pros because I figure you guys will be, watching TV.
We're
going to do one. Yeah. We're going to do a Detroit, Turkey. You got to do the Detroit. Detroit is only 28.5 team total. They're playing Chicago. They came off 2 demoralizing losses. I mean, I don't know if you saw the game overtime against Minnesota, and then of course they had the blocked field goal the week before. And Detroit's playing for home field advantage. To be honest, I don't think they've won a game in the last 7 years, even though they've been pretty good the last couple of years. I think they lost to Minnesota on Thanksgiving, so they're overdue. Take the team total. You got to do your Bills. I mean, you got to be happy with your Bills. It's a big night. The line right now, they only have to score over 25 points right now. So let's do that. And I'm going to just throw in Philadelphia. They're playing the Ravens. That's going to be a must-see TV, and we'll just go over 24. That's what it looks like right now. Go over. And in the Syracuse game, guys, I don't know what the over-under is. I know it's 11 right now, but that is must-see TV. Popcorn time. The 2 highest yardage passing quarterbacks in the nation. And unfortunately, if McCord's playing for Ohio State, he's a Heisman Trophy candidate. He's leading the nation in passing, by the way.
Yeah.
You don't hear too much about it, but that's Dome Stadium. Don't worry about the weather. Get your popcorn ready. Must see TV 3:30 on that one.
That's 3:30, and that's on what, ESPN?
ESPN, yeah. I think it's on ESPN.
Scott, I got to tell you, Syracuse wins some games they should have won. Yeah, and this is a whole
They're
new...
ranked. They may be going to the ACC championship game.
And they'd
possibly the tournament.
Yeah. I really believe that would be the case.
Well, Miami should have lost to Virginia Tech. They had an overrule touchdown that Virginia Tech scored. California had them down 25 points in the third quarter, and they let them off the hook. Duke was ahead of them by 11. And last game against Wake Forest, sneaky guys. It was 20-14 for the longest time. They added 3 touchdowns in the last 3 minutes to make it look better than it actually was. Yeah. I think Syracuse, as long as they go with the attitude that we got to score 50, don't play field advantage and go. Maybe not go for field goals because field goals won't beat you. But the Boston College Miami game was 52-45. That's got all the likings for that game, and I think Syracuse has a legit shot of winning.
All right, I like it a lot. We'll see what happens. Okay, Scott. Hey, by the way, did you see that play where Syracuse brought who's the receiver? The really
outside, yeah.
They brought him all, and he's talking. Yeah. He's talking to Brown, and then all of a sudden the play goes off, wide open, and scores a touchdown. They called it a penalty. Brown went nuts on it because he said, "I just saw this place." Alabama, I saw this play like 3 weeks ago, and they were able to get away with it. And I think at the end of the game, he's like, apparently Alabama can do it. I think it was Alabama.
Well, he has a short-term memory because UNLV tried that when the game was close. They're going back and forth. They did the same thing, and they called it, and they got a 15-yard penalty on a play that same scenario. They didn't score a touchdown, but they put it in the score. You can't deceive
the defense with a substitution. That's what the call was. Yeah.
You got to go in toward the yard markers, inside the yard marker, a certain length of that. But it's like the backyard stuff. We did it all the time.
Yeah.
Flag football. The guy steps on the field right before you snap it.
But listen, it was. I think it was probably the right call. Yeah.
It was interesting, but I'm just saying UNLV tried it against Syracuse and got caught, so nobody complained about that, right?
All right, there you go. Okay, good stuff, Scott.
Way, you got actually Mr. Fallon on, huh?
Jimmy Fallon coming up in about 10 minutes. Yeah, we'll talk to him.
Just tell him that I'm giving permission then to use any of my jokes in his act.
Okay, all right. I will do that. I'm sure he will. Yeah. All right, Scott. Thank you, man.
Thanks,
you have
guys.
a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you.
You guys too have a nice holidays, and I think producer Dave's going to the Miami game, so I hope he has a good time.
All right, cool.
All right,
I
Scott.
think he is.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Happy holidays now.
Quick break, and we'll come back.